Hi everyone, today's lesson is 9.3.1 Polar and Rectangular Coordinates. We will learn how to do converting between polar and rectangular coordinates. Before we go into that lesson, I want you to do some review of special triangle. So I expect you to memorize this triangle, right triangle, 30, 60, 90 triangle. 30, 60, 90 triangle, length of side 1, 2, 2, 2 square root 3. You need to memorize that triangle. Also, I need you to memorize 45, 45, 90 right triangle, 1, 2, 1, 2 square root 2. So, I could ask you trigonometric function values on 30 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree. You should be able to get those values without referring anything. For example, let's say we are dealing with the 30 degree. So if I ask you to find sine 30 degree, cosine 30 degree, or tangent 30 degree, you should be able to draw this right triangle, label 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, length of side 1, 2, 2, 2 square root 3. Since we are dealing with the 30 degree, this will be our angle of interest. So opposite of 30 degree, we label that as a O, opposite. Longest side is always hypotenuse. And the leftover length, we label that as adjacent. Once you do that, you can apply SOHCAHTOA to get sine 30 degree. Sine 30 degree is equal to O over H. O over H. O over H. 1 over 2. 1 over 2. Cosine 30 degree, if I ask you, cosine 30 degree will be A over H. So right here, A over H, square root 3 over 2 will be cosine 30 degree, square root 3 over 2. Tangent 30 degree, if you look at tangent 30 degree, tangent will be O over A, opposite over adjacent, 1 over square root 3. So it will be 1 over square root 3 will be tangent 30 degree. Usually we do not leave square root 3 on denominator. So you can leave it as it is, but many cases they will ask you to rationalize the denominator. Meaning you want to multiply it by square root 3 over square root 3. Numerator 1 times square root 3 becomes square root 3. Denominator square root 3 times square root 3 becomes 3. So you will get this tangent 30 degree value. Of course, they can ask you 60 degree, then you have to draw a triangle like this, then your 60 degree will be angle of interest, then this will become opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse, and you do SOHCAHTOA accordingly, you get all those 60 degree trigonometry function values. Same thing as 45 degree. You should be able to do this without referring anything. Then it leads to this paper. So first part I need to teach you will be converting polar to rectangular coordinates. So given coordinate will be polar coordinates such as r, theta. R is radius, theta is the angle. That's a polar coordinate. We give you this and your answer is supposed to be rectangular coordinate, which is x, y. So given r and theta, how are we supposed to get rectangular coordinate? So formula is x equal to r times cosine theta, y equal to r times sine theta. So given r and theta, you plug it in. Given r and theta, you plug it in. Then you get x value, y value, that will be all. if you're trying to understand why that is, here's the explanation. So given x value, y value, you can draw a right triangle like this. This length will be x, this length will be y, and this length from this pole to this point will be r, radius. So given the condition, if you think about theta here is the angle of interest, you can label the opposite here, hypotenuse here, adjacent here. So if you calculate cosine theta will be so ca a over h, so x over r will be cosine theta. So if you look at this formula, x equal to r times cosine theta is same as r over x over r, so it's the same as times x over r is x. As you can see, r and r cancels out, so x becomes x. That's why this formula x equal to r cosine theta. You can do similar thing with y equal to r sine theta. That's why that is. So to be able to solve this, all you have to do is just apply it. So your question would be something like this. Find the rectangular coordinates of the point that has a polar coordinates of 4, pi over 6. So 4 is r, pi over 6 is theta angle. So pi over 6 is a theta in angle in radian. So it might be easier for you to convert that to degree first. So pi sixth, you convert to degree by multiplying by 180 degree pi. Then pi cancels out, 180 over 6 will become 30 degree. So if you convert this radian to degree, it will be 30 degree. So 4, 30 degree. So you can think of this 30 degree from positive x-axis, 30 degree, you go counterclockwise, 30 degree will be right here. That's when you need to know these special triangles. When you have 30 degree, I need you to understand that's 1 to 2 to square root of 3. So given that, you should know this is 1, this is 2, this should be square root of 3. So you just graph 30 degree. The ratio is 2 to 1 to square root of 3. From there, you should know cosine 30 degree, sine 30 degree. You should be able to get cosine 30 degree, sine 30 degree using this triangle. So if you look at the formula, x equal to r cosine theta, y equal to r sine theta, I'm just applying the formula. X equal to r was 4, so 4 times cosine theta, we just converted to 30 degree, so cosine 30 degree. Cosine 30 degree. How do you calculate cosine 30 degree? You're using this triangle, cosine 30 degree. So 30 degree here is the opposite is going to be what? Here, opposite, hypotenuse, adjacent. So ca a over h, square root of 30 over 2. That's why I got square root of 30 over 2. And 4 and 2 simplify by 2, so it will be 2 square root of 3 will be value of x. Y, formula for y is equal to r times sine theta. So if you look at it, I'm just applying the formula. Y equal to r times sine theta, which is 30 degree. Sine 30 degree, you go back to here, 30 degree. So O over h, 1 over 2. 1 over 2 which is sine 30 degree value, and if you simplify, y value is going to be 2. So your final answer should be x comma y. We got the x value, we got the y value, x comma y. This is the final answer. So there is a catch on this. If you think about this 4 comma 30 degree, this is in first quadrant. First quadrant means right side is positive, up, if you go upward, that's positive too. But if it's in different quadrant, you may have to deal with a minus value for x or y. So let me give you more example on this. So this is extra practice question. Let's try 4. Find the rectangular coordinates of a point that has a polar coordinates of minus 4, 4 pi third. So 4 pi third as angle, it's easier for you to convert that to degree. So I'm going to multiply by 180 degree over pi. So pi cancels out. 3 and 180 degree, you can divide by 3. So 4 times 60 is 240 degree. So we just change this angle from radian to degree. All you have to do is 240 degree, plot it. Where's 240 degree? So 0 degree here, 90 degree here, 180 degree here, 270 degree here. So passing through 280, 270, so 240 should be somewhere between 180 degree and 270 degree. So 240 degree will be somewhere over here. 240 degree. How far did we pass 180 degree to reach 240? So you subtract 240 minus 180 or 180 minus 240. You will probably get 60 or minus 60. So angle between here is going to be 60 degree. Once you figure that out, again, you're dealing with this special triangle. 60 degree, 1, 2, 2, 2 square root 3. So remember, you're dealing with the same triangle. So this will be 1, 2, square root 3. This is a part you have to be careful. We went to left. So 1 is actually minus 1. If you go left or down, you have to deal with a minus. So you say minus. If you go down, you have to label that as minus. You might say, how come the length of the triangle be minus? It does make sense. It should be positive. But in this trigonometry, we deal with minus. If you go left, you have to put minus as the length of the side. If you go down, you have to label that as minus in trigonometry. So once you do that, this is reference angle, which means this should be opposite again, hypotenuse, adjacent. Then you apply this formula. So if you look at the formula here, x was r times cosine theta. So I would say x is r is minus 4 times cosine 240 degree, and y will be minus 4r times y equal to r times sine theta, sine 240 degree. So x equal to minus 4 times cosine 240. So ka toa, again, ka is a over h. So a over h. a over h. So we multiplying by minus 1 over 2, then 2 and 4 cancels out, minus times minus becomes a positive, so you got x value equal to 2. So y value here, minus 4 times sine 240 degrees, so sine is going to be so O over h multiplied by minus square root 3 over 2. So y value is going to be what? Minus minus becomes a positive, 2 cancels out, 2 square root 3. So we got the coordinate. X value is 2, y value is 2 square root 3, 2 comma 2 square root 3. So that's 4, yeah, 2 comma 2 square root 3. So that's one example I gave you. I can do maybe 5. One more example. So problem is 2 comma minus 3 pi fourth. Again, minus 3 pi fourth, I will convert that to degree. Multiply by 180 degree over pi. So pi cancels out. 4 and 180 degree cancels out by 4. Divide by 4, divide by 4. And you multiply by 3 times 45. I think that's a 135, minus 135 degree. Then you will have to draw minus 135 degree. So starting from here, 0 degree, minus 90 degree, minus 180 degree, minus 135 should be somewhere over here. Minus 135 degree. So you want to get the reference angle, which is angle between these two. So what you want to do is, you want to minus 180 minus 135, or minus 135 minus 180 degree. You will either get 45 or minus 45. So reference angle is always positive, so it should be 45 here. 1 here, square root of 2. Be very careful. This should be minus again, this should be minus again. Then you can apply SOHCAHTOA, opposite here, hypotenuse here, adjacent here. Then apply same thing. X equal to R value was 2, so it will be 2 cosine minus 135 degree. Y value will be 2 sine minus 135 degree. So x equal to 2 times cosine. Cosine will be ca a over h. So minus 1 over square root of 2, which is equal to minus 2 over square root of 2. Okay, Alex probably will ask you to rationalize the denominator, meaning you multiply by square root of 2 over square root of 2, which becomes minus 2 square root of 2 over 2. Then 2 cancels out. So x is going to be minus square root of 2. Same thing here, y equal to 2 sine minus 1 over sine will be so it should be multiplied by minus 1 over square root of 2. So y is going to be minus 2 over square root of 2. Same thing, you have to rationalize, multiply by square root of 2 over square root of 2. Y is going to be minus 2 square root of 2 over 2. Cancel 2 out. Y is going to be minus square root of 2. So your final answer should be minus square root of 2, minus square root of 2, and that will be the answer. Okay guys, please continue watching part 2.